Who would have thought that this pungent food has been enjoyed by Chinese people for hundreds of years? Stinky tofu is a traditional Chinese food famous for its incredibly strong aroma, yet it has a savory and delicious taste. According to legend, this food has existed since the Qing dynasty. Folk stories say that a tofu seller named Wang Jihe failed to sell his tofu. To avoid wasting it, he stored pieces of tofu in jars filled with seasonings and fermentation brine. A few days later, a sharp and unusual smell appeared. Although he was hesitant at first, the tofu turned out to have a unique flavor that many people enjoyed. From that moment on, stinky tofu became widely known across different regions of China. The traditional process of making stinky tofu is also very unique. White tofu is fermented using a special brine made from a mixture of vegetables, spices, fermented milk, and in some regions even salted shrimp or fish. This fermentation liquid is stored for months or even years to create its signature strong aroma. After being soaked, the tofu is then deep fried until the outside becomes crispy, as while the inside stays soft and tender. What makes it even more interesting is that every region in China has its own version of aroma and flavor. Some are more savory, some are spicier, and some even create a numbing sensation because of the use of Sichuan peppercorns. Although many people consider the smell extreme, stinky tofu lovers often describe its aroma as fragrant and addictive. Even today, stinky tofu remains one of the most famous street foods in China and Taiwan. Many tourists are curious to try it because it is often called the smelliest food with the best taste. So don't judge food only by its smell, because sometimes behind the strongest odor, there is a flavor that leaves the deepest impression. Thank you for watching. I hope this story can bring a little peace and remind us to appreciate nature, traditions, and the simple stories that are still alive today. See you in the next story.